Hey guys, and Derek, we're making it happen for you here this afternoon in Parker, Colorado. Rolling with Roller, and now it's going to be Rolling with Roller and Derek. You know what, man? We're going to have a great time. I'd like to introduce my co-host here, Mr. Derek Murphy. Derek, why don't you tell the fans out there?
Backup plan right
Okay,
here.
there we go. Well,
got
anyway,
a computer and a
yeah,
phone going.
yeah, we got it. It's kind of a mini studio.
You know, it's either this metal building, it might be that metal plate in your head too. So
It probably both. It probably is both.
a little bit of both. So anyway,
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
most of you know me. If you don't, my name's Derek Murphy. Live out here in beautiful Elizabeth, Colorado. So kind of this southeast corner of the metro area. So pretty familiar with everyone here in the Park area, Parker Cruisers Club, and a lot of the other audio enthusiasts, Castle Rock, Elizabeth out here, etc. So again, this is kind of goofy to get my cross eye on for both of these. Kind of cut my teeth building emergency vehicles for the last decade or so. So kind of specialize in electronics, kind of a jack of all trades, if you will, with automotive stuff. So I've come in the community to help build a couple cars, assist with other things. I'd say my niche, if you will, is more like just make it drivable and drive it. Not really into the high-end stuff. It's not in my wheelhouse if that's your thing. I love it and all, but for me, people know me as the person that rebuilt that motor, made a hot tank out of a trash can from the Walmart in Elizabeth.
There you go. Yeah.
4,000 or 5,000 miles, still spinning it up to $6,000 and whatnot. So, but that's a little bit about me. Just into cars in general, family man. Out here with my friends, doing the car stuff when we get free time, from our 9 to 5s.
That's right. Guys, and I'll tell you what, we want to get this show and we want to make the show grow. And we're only going to be able to do that with your help, and we're asking for your help. We need you to tell your friends about the show. We need you to spread the word. We need to have you post these things on your websites and get some attention here. So we plan on going to YouTube. We want to get that done. We want to make sure that everything wants to work. It looks like Levi wants to join in on the video, so I guess
More the merrier.
Come on down. Come on down. You are the next winner on The Price is Right. But no, guys, we appreciate you guys, and this is just something that we both have a passion for. And I love cars. I love restoring old pumps and toys and different things like that. My background, monster trucks, and also auctioneering. Most of you know me as Roller. My name is Jeff Richards, but you can call me Roller, and that's what the show's all about. We're just rolling with Roller and Derek. So, Derek, tell us a little bit about what do you think you're going to specialize more in. I know you just did a little bit, but what do you think you're going to specialize in and bring to the show?
Just like I said, I think we're a little bit of generation gap between us, but we're both definitely automotive enthusiasts at heart. So just kind of, I don't want to say fresh, but a little younger. So even though we have similar interests,
Right.
I'm kind of bringing my ingredients to the table
There
to
you go.
blend with your ingredients.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Again, I kind of specialize in electrical stuff. I've done some work with one of your kids,
Right.
doing stuff like that. Couple like EFI conversions, warning lights, a lot of trailer stuff out here, a lot of agricultural stuff out here. So I do have a few clients there on my side business, Parallax Auto Electric, where I've helped these people diagnose and get their rigs up and running, trailer repair, etc. No one wants to get hassled. You got a tail light out. I mean, when's the last time you saw 2 or 3 trailers in a row and not one of them at least has a tail light out or something? It's
Right.
common, especially
Yeah.
on these dirt roads out here.
Well, the rodents eat them. The wiring, they
rodents,
love it.
dirt roads, washboard,
Yeah.
everything. So yeah,
Guaranteed.
absolutely.
Guaranteed. I see Patty's on. Hello, Patty. How are you guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the day. But guys, this is kind of an introductory. The more we go, the better we're going to get. We just wanted to introduce you to Derek and what he has to bring and what we're going to be trying to do for the 2023 season. Of course, we're both members of the Parker Cruisers, and it's just a great bunch of people, man. We love them. We love hanging out every Friday night at Freddy's. We have some great shows that we go to down in Elizabeth once a month.
First Fridays.
First Fridays,
It's
yeah.
supposed to be Sonic. I mean, realistically, 5 o'clock rolls around, there's already over 100 cars there.
Oh,
So it's really the same
guaranteed.
place, the whole parking
Yeah,
lot.
it is, and there's some cool stuff. There's some stuff you don't see all the time on the roads and stuff. And these people come out just for some of these shows. So we'll be doing the Broncos deal again this year. Hopefully, we're going to do the Parker Cruiser event down in Main Street and take over Main Street. I thought that was a blast. That was my first time last year, man.
We've gone a couple years in a row, and I know there's always some inner workings and other things going on behind the scenes. But it's always a great show, huge turnout, and it's a lot of people, a lot of members of the club, friends and family that get together. I mean, that gets started about 5:30 in the morning, and I mean, about 8:30 when the show starts. I mean, you see these guys, especially the core kind of group of guys that started the club, and everyone's out there busting their buns, getting stuff ready, and it's months ahead in planning. So, and I know Levi that's watching handles a lot of that load there right there.
Oh,
so.
yeah, we couldn't do it without Levi.
Absolutely.
I'll guarantee
Agreed.
you what, man.
Agreed.
Kudos and shouts out to you, Levi. Guys, I tell you what, this show, we're going to be able to do multiple things with you. If you're looking for a classic car, we're going to be able to help you find that classic car. We have a network of people that we work with. I do a lot of classic car auctions. We're going to be able to maybe help you find that dream car. Maybe we can help you cut and buff one that you need to have done that you want to be shined up for the summertime. We're going to be able to help you do that. Derek's going to be able to help you with your electrical problems, put your radios in, do your tail lights.
We did Bob.
Yeah, we did Bob this year. Bob had a sick heater, and we fixed the heater, and he needed tunes, and we got tunes in Bob now. But it's just going to be something that we're going to try to bring more for you guys because we really appreciate you guys and want you out there. So we want to make sure that we give a shout out to our Elizabeth Cruiser people too. They're a big part of our group. They host a deal down in Elizabeth all the time, and I've never really have been down there but one time. But do you know much about that?
Yeah, a little bit. And another thing I want to bring up, and something important to a lot of us, and I know several of the people that are in the club and some watching were involved with the Elizabeth High School with their auto shop program.
Oh, man,
That's a huge
great,
deal.
big show.
Yeah, and I mean,
Big show.
I know myself, Levi again, Smoky Hill graduates. Auto shop was imperative to me finishing high school.
Right.
Actually, like I wasn't like a bad student, but I just wasn't interested in school.
Right.
Listening to heavy metal music and sneaking cigarettes from my parents and stuff. Sorry if you're watching, Mom. A specific teacher, Tony Craven, who unfortunately passed away a few years ago, it was imperative for me finishing high school and continuing my education, and went on to DADC before it was Lincoln Tech for a little bit, and worked on cars for a little bit. And it wasn't really, it's like, all right, it was kind of, I kind of want to know for myself. So if it was something out of my wheelhouse, I get it, take it to the Meineke or wherever. But I wanted to be able to do that, to work on my own cars, to kind of not to pay someone to do it, kind of blue collar stuff like that. And just, as you tinker and the years go by, I mean, half my life I've been messing with cars. And
Right.
I got an aunt that bust my chops for taking her toaster apart when I was like 10. I don't know if that toaster ever made it back together. Went in the trash. I don't remember back that far. But kind of same thing. So with Swan over there at Elizabeth High School, we're going to be working with him. And I know several local, small and large vendors, mechanics, shade tree mechanics, companies, etc., are working with them, donating. I have like a little Toro motor that's known running 20 years ago, right? That I'll be donating to them along with some electrical stuff, some electrical tools as well, just to give them a little bit more to work with. So
Even Wyotech was there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wyotech had a booth, and that's big.
Yeah.
And that's further education for these kids.
Absolutely, and some of them have moved on. I know, like again, the teacher over there, Derek Spone, had. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, Derek. There's not so many of us Dereks out there. He had mentioned a couple guys have gone on to like Potestio Brothers, these agricultural things, and again moved on, body shop, body techs, things like that. So.
Well, I tell you, I was really impressed. I was down at one of the other shows, and I said, hey, guys, we got to go out and hang out in Elizabeth and support these young guys. And when I came around that corner, I was expecting maybe 20 cars. There was probably 200 cars. I mean, it was amazing. They did a fantastic job, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger every year. Ron Greenleaf, he had a show at his church this year, the very first show, and it was an amazing show. I ran into him the other day at Lowe's, and he's talked to his pastors and stuff, and they're going to continue on with this.
Absolutely.
So, this car culture, we are a tight-knit group. We love them. And you know what? We want to make sure that we represent everybody. If you'd like to come down and hang out, if you see us at one of the shows and you want to get on the air and you want to plug your business, we want you to do that. You know, we want you to hang out. So, you know what? I tell you what, on behalf of myself, I really appreciate the love that everybody's given me and welcomed me in, especially to the Parker Cruiser bunch. You know, they kind of took me in. I was one of these guys that showed up on a Friday night and I hung out for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and nobody would talk to me. Well, I realized that I needed to talk to people too. You know, I wasn't just this guy that everybody knew. And then Levi started making fun of, yeah, this is the guy that only shows up maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then he leaves. Well, not no more. Everybody knows who Roller is. I'll guarantee you that.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to Levi, and you see he's anchoring down a lot of stuff here. As I remember, it was at the Dove Valley shows, actually, where you and I were properly introduced. And, yeah, I kind of felt like a star was born there. I felt like we hit it off almost immediately.
We did, dude.
Like some good, I'm not like, I believe a lot in energy and stuff.
Right.
You know, so I thought we had really good chemistry and good energy. So I know we've been talking about this for a while, and give a shout out to the powers above or whatnot, because I got stuck kind of taking the back way here, and this lady said, oh, we got a piece of implement or something stuck there, you can't go around. So I just gave him a call 20 minutes ago, whatever, and I beelined it over here. Sorry, again, if you were that soccer mom that had to go around safely.
Yeah, but that's okay.
But, you know, we're here and we're doing this, and, you know, I'm looking forward to this summer. I think, you know, obviously when we kind of come out of hibernation, it gets a little warmer. And where I'm at, I'm landlocked. Like, I wanted to drive the Fairlane today, but I mean, I don't know if I get it back up my drive. I can get it down drive, but I don't know if I can get it back up. So, but that's what tow straps and trucks are for too, I guess. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. Now, on the 11th of this month coming up, well, I know that I'm going to be there. I think you're going down to the St. Patty's deal, correct?
Most likely.
Okay, so I'm going to be down there in Castle Rock, and we're going to be down at the Black Eyed Pea, and we're going to be hanging out with Justin Groulet.
Yeah.
And Justin, he is the main dude there at the Black Eyed Pea, and they're going to have some cars down there. They're going to have some screwdrivers and stuff for us in the morning, some breakfast burritos and stuff like that. So we're going to be doing a live from there. I think you might, if you're in at the parade, you might be doing some live stuff.
Yeah, I know.
There.
I know. We have a good connection with Mike Blomeyer, who's a killer real estate loan guy.
Right.
And they get a parking lot area, and it's just, I mean, I'm a Murphy.
Well, it's okay, you know. I mean, hey, you gotta celebrate your heritage, man.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. Yeah. Hey, and a special thanks out there to the folks at Boneyard Customs, man. You know, great people. You know, they really are. They are just great people, and they build a fantastic ride. There's some people in this town that are doing some beautiful stuff out there.
Yeah, very nice high-end
Very
stuff.
nice high-end stuff. And then there's some people out there that are building stuff in their shops, just themselves, and they're doing a fantastic job. So this is what it's all about, rolling with Roller and Derek. We got to come up with a name, though.
Hey, I'm okay riding your coattails.
We got no, there ain't no riding.
Here,
you know what, though? See how smooth this has went?
Absolutely.
I mean, I am totally down. I knew this would go this smooth.
Like
I really
said,
did.
I'm a little worked up from my traffic debacle. I mean, I figured it was like a herd of cow or something over on that dirt road, like kind of out by me. But again, turns out it was a giant tractor like hanging off the side of the road. Better safe than sorry, though.
And we are going to do the barbecue at the Roller Dome again this year.
Nice.
We're going to have a great time. That was a good turnout for just what it was, how fast it was put together.
It was. I thought you were a terrific host. We had a killer time, great music, lots of cars. You have some real deal mud here. I mean, I thought I had bad mud too. So
oh man,
I was getting through in the Exploder. Maybe that's what we need to come up with some names for that cop car too. So maybe the Exploder, but I'm sure that's been done as well. So.
Well, we're going to make it happen for you guys, and that's what we call you. We call you our lug nuts. We know you by name, but you're our lug nuts, and that stems from my Monster Truck Radio days. I called all my fans with Monster Truck Radio my lug nuts, and it was just something that stuck, and everybody's kind of, you know, like Roller, it's kind of stuck too. So anyway, I don't know, do you have anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, I'll recap it, and we talked about kind of our tentative plans for the summer for, I won't call it car show season, because I've seen several nice classic cars cruising around. Again, I've been itching to drive my car, just getting in and out of the drive at this point. On top of just being at shows, events, things like that. Some of the things that I've lined up kind of out there is we're going to be doing just almost like some of that roadkill style stuff. Picked up a red 02 Camaro, horrible rod knock. name it. Most of you guys that know me know I'm a huge Rush fan, so we're going to call that one the Red Barshita.
There you go.
Say the word fast. It's not a dirty word.
No.
A couple old trucks with Dirk and Jenny Malott that we'll be kind of working on.
Great people.
Combining those and making one decent little running truck. And again, nothing special, just put together, hopefully not fall apart too bad, be able to make the A to B. A handful of you that know me personally know I just picked up a 51 Ford two-door sedan recently that I'm looking for a hood and steering and some other stuff. I just haven't had time to look into that. Like time and money, like everything else.
Yeah, guaranteed.
But yeah, so we'll be working on that, doing some video, vlogs, stuff like that over the summer.
And I got a couple of 327s over there.
Yeah.
And I want to throw them into the mix and maybe try to get something going on them.
Nice.
But this is what it's all about, man. You know, we're just making it happen on a Saturday morning. We're just two guys hanging out. And I knew it was going to work, man. I really did. I knew it was going to work. My brother here, you know, we met each other at the car shows and kind of just hit it off. We really did. And I guess once again, that's you know, we've been saying a lot about Levi, but Levi has brought so many people together.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just amazing the connections that he has, you know, and the cruising that he does. But the only thing is, if you're going to go on a cruise with Levi, you better be able to go at least Mach 1. I'm telling you, Mach 1, because he goes, I don't drive fast. And man, he says, all right, let's go. And he's gone. So you got to hang out with him and you got to go fun. But guys, come down and see us. We'll be at Freddy's every Friday night when the summer starts. At the very first of the month, we'll be down in Elizabeth.
First Fridays.
The first Friday of the month down there in Elizabeth at the Sonic. It's not really at the Sonic; it's in the Safeway parking lot. But you can't. Yeah, guaranteed. We're talking maybe 100 cars plus.
At least.
Yeah, and some nice stuff. So you know what? Come on down, hang out with us, say hi, get to know us. You know, you're always welcome to be a Parker Cruiser. We'd like to thank all the Elizabeth Cruisers. You know, they're great people too. Castle Rock guys. You know, it's just there's so many people out there and so many car clubs that we are connected with that we want you to just come and hang out with us. And please invite us to your shows. If you guys want Rollin with Roller and Derek or whatever we're going to call Derek, you know, and you want us to come and do you want to come and do your show, we'll come over and hang out with you.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed. We'd love to. And we'll probably bring some people with you. Or with us. So, Derek, on behalf of all of us here at Rollin with Roller, I really am excited about our 2023 season. I look forward to what you have to bring to the table. And I think it's going to be a great mix. I really do, man. I love you, brother. And
Likewise.
I mean that with all my heart, guys. This is Roller. This is Derek. And we're out of here. Peace out. And now we do it. We just kind of fade away. That's all we do. So we just kind of...
button or something?
No, we just fade away.
Oh, shit, these have wheels.
Yeah. Bye!